So Ghanaian legend Charles Taylor woke up one day and said that he believes Mohamed Kudus is better than Vinicius Jr. After that, there's been a lot of conversations on the internet and any other place as well. In today's edition, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to ask my panelists here that whether they think Kudus is better than Vinicius Jr. And also, remember, there was a time that this man, Tom Vernon, who happens to be the owner of Right to Dream, he also once said that Kamal Dean, when it comes to talent, is on the same level with Vinicius Jr. Maybe they are all thinking the same thing, or maybe they are drinking from the same. But I have my guys here. First time on the channel. As I always say, today is your first time here. Hit on the subscription button. Let's build this community together so that anytime we post, you'll be the first to see. Gentlemen, thanks for joining us. It's always a pleasure to have you out.
Thank you very much.
Let's go straight into it. First of all, Chastel has said something that Tom Vernon. I think when Tom Vernon said it, a lot of people felt like you now be your players. So you want to market your player. But Chastel is also saying it.
Wow, when was Vinicius Jr.
Vinicius Jr. No, we're winning Champions League.
Master Jai. Mese Sanka, Kudus, Ewo, Madrid, and Konukuta, Madrid.
Really?
Wow, Kudus Ubano. And you've been a Vinicius Ebo. But you need to do a press immunity. And you're a good pitch, you know. Shabba, a ball.
A
confused scooter ball, Ewa Medre. What are you? Sir, Vinicius Quadra, Sam Medo. So
is it something that is a bit normal? It's just an outrageous commentary from the legend.
I think it's normal. You know, the comparative or the comparison isn't far-fetched. You wouldn't see that Vinicius is up high and, you know, Kudus is somewhere here. No. For me, I think Kudus is better in many aspects of the game.
You think Kudus is better than Vinicius?
In many aspects of the game. I see. And sometimes, if you want to do these comparisons, there are a lot of factors that come to play.
Yeah.
Especially the team you are playing for, the sort of support you have around you. Very, very important. Because if you look at Vinicius Jr., they are going to win every day, every game. They are going to have higher percentage, 70% on very rare occasions where Madrid will be defending, unless they are playing against Manchester City. You see, many of the times you see them with the ball. What it means is that Vinicius will have, you know, more of the ball than Kudus would have at West Ham United. But then the conversation comes that Kudus, Kudus was adjudged the player with the most take-ons
in Europe.
He has about twice as
the second person.
You get it. And so if somebody is having less or is seeing the ball lesser in terms of percentage than you, but still
gets more take-ons.
Exactly. It tells you how good the player is. It is not easy, especially in the Premier League, to you know, take on players. You can't pinpoint or you can't mention names of players who over the years have done. Maybe you mention
Hazard.
Yeah. You don't really see players who really hold on the ball, take on players,
through
whether in the middle, whether on the flanks, wherever. You see, you barely see Vinicius in the middle taking on players. What he does best is one against the run of play, he cuts back, or he do the step overs, and then
over the bar sometimes.
And then that's it.
Others will also say that if Kudus was good enough, like he'll be playing for Real Madrid like Vinicius Jr. is. First of all, what do you think about Charles Taylor's statement in the first place?
First of all, you made mention of the fact that the Ghanaian passport has a role to play.
The passports.
So if you said if he was good as Vinicius Jr., he should have been at Real Madrid. No, because the trajectory coming from Ghana to going to Europe is like different parts from just like the South Americans, right? Yeah. But it's different. It's different from what the South Americans have. You know, most players, just like Hendrick from Palmeiras to...
Sometimes, Grandpa, you don't need... You know that, not to cut you, just the passport part. Do you know that there are a lot of Ghanaian players in Ghana now that's missed opportunity because of visa denial?
Yeah.
But a Brazilian player, Portuguese, just walk straight into some of the European teams because of the country and the opportunity to travel around.
One important thing is as well is that when you are coming from those parts of the world, there's not much pressure on you to deliver. They have patience for them to groom them because there's not a huge expectation. But from from your home country, for example, if you all know of this young lad Fatal Gani who is going who is now currently on trials at Chelsea.
Chelsea, yeah.
There's this certain level of expectation around Ghanaians.
By force, I will say a foul.
Very good. Because where you're coming from, and
good.
You understand? So basically, there's a lot of pressure for you to
player.
succeed, for the player to succeed. And we can't say that for Vinicius Jr. or Brazilian players who are coming through. So I think they have the advantage, and Kudus is doing quite well now. I think he has to keep up that momentum.
But I don't think he's better than Vinicius as now.
You know, football has its own dynamics and how it works. If you look at the Champions League itself, if you don't qualify to certain levels in the top league, you won't be playing there. They won't say that because you went into the season and you don't have a better coach or you play for a small team, basically you have those merits. No, it works on performance and results. So basically, if Vinicius Jr. is giving us those performances
in the
Champions League week in, week out, people pay money, huge amounts of money to go and watch him. He has become a star. You get it? And if you look at what Kudus has done for himself, he's gradually becoming that kind of player we want. You know, and you know the West Ham fans are gradually building that kind of,
like they're making him the celebrity of the team.
And
so in summary, Kudus is by no reach.
You know, reach that level.
I think you mentioned the point that I
wanted to say.
Yes, I don't want to forget.
Yeah.
You said that Vinicius playing the Champions League week in, week out, and he's doing the job, right? For Real Madrid. And if you play at that high level, it means that you are good. It doesn't, we don't care where you played for. And now what I want to say is that, you see, where you play counts.
Yeah.
If you play for West Ham, which is for me a middle
team in the English
Premier League.
If they make
the point is
top
that you
10,
might not even
play in Europe
League
ever in your career.
In your life. But you see, what we need to look at is when Kudus played the Champions League, when he played, we saw him.
God, he played against Liverpool. We saw him.
Every game,
every opponent he played.
Let's put that aside. When Kudus played was it Conference or Europa?
Europa. They played
right? Europa.
Yeah.
You saw him.
Yes.
You saw how magnificent.
He scored like one of the best goals.
Best goals of the season.
Yeah.
But let me ask you, do you think that if Kudus, is in this Real Madrid side, he cannot replicate same performance?
Even more. In my opinion, Kudus in the ball boss in Vinicius Jr. That one day. But it's just some circumstances that
we can say. We can say this for example, players in the Championship, right? In the English Championship, some of them are better than the players in the Premier League.
Some of the players in Ghana are better than
very good. You can say it for like you can say it. But the thing is, looking at the standard and the level in which we classify these players, we use rankings, we use a lot of factors. And for example, Jude Bellingham going to Real Madrid like this. When he plays for Real Madrid, he doesn't do a lot of work. He just capitalize on those moments, score the goals, and
the basic celebration. But see, the thing about
and someone who plays for probably Liverpool or plays for Manchester United
will not get that opportunity.
Very good, but he does the basic duties of a midfielder, and he would be criticized for.
I think we're all saying the same.
Let me say this.
He's just fortunate to be in an environment where it gives him the opportunity to
thrive.
But if you switch places, I'll bring Vinicius Jr. to that. See, when it comes to playing football on the pitch, playing 90 minutes, I think Kudus is better than Vinicius. Some few factors are against him. One, his passport. Because Kudus has a Ghanaian passport, he doesn't get that opportunity, and the trajectory is different. You have to go through right to dream to Norgeland, before Norgeland to Ayas to where you are, West Ham United now. Meanwhile, Vinicius Jr. from Flamengo straight to Real Madrid. That is a different trajectory, and Brazilian players have that opportunity. Apart from that, Chastel have been seeing a lot of things of late, but this one going there. I think I believe and I agree with him. Let me also know what you think in the comment section. Thanks guys for joining us. My name is Delali Frank. Until we meet again. Bye bye for now.